Welcome everybody to Morel's Man Cave where we keep the party going. Today's topic is do bedroom toys hurt you in the long run? That's it. That's a whole video right there. We need to really break this down. Like, do bedroom toys, I'm using this for YouTube friendly, hurt you in the long run? Look at it like this. There's a reason there's so many problems on the dating scene. He has done all of these things, whatever they may have been. She have done all of these things, whatever they may have been. For some reason, they can't combine. I think one of the biggest reasons that they cannot combine, due to whatever, due because of he's this and she's this, is because this great invention called bedroom toys. Let's talk about it. I'm gonna go from both sides, male and female. Which one you guys want to start out first with? I'm gonna say, what they call it? I forget that saying. Abacadabra. I don't know what it is exactly, but I forget about it. Let's go ladies first. Ladies first. Okay. Bedroom toys. You guys are using that thing maybe way too much. Because I believe, and I'm gonna show you a video in a minute, that this is desensitizing you guys. You guys get together for maybe your Sunday brunches and go over there to your Sunday brunch. Y'all guys have a conversation. Girl, what you got? I got the rose. What you got? I got the little small rabbits. I have the thing with the long extension and the little thing at the bottom be going like this. Like y'all got things that be in all kind of holes everywhere, so forth, so on, and licking motion and so forth, so on. If y'all have that, I understand why you don't want no man, because you have all the satisfaction you need at the house, and most importantly, you ain't got to deal with his trifling ass, his stink ass, his quote unquote bitch assness. I get it, but is that what you want in life? You want to be stimulated for the rest of your life with some batteries that can be recharged? You guys get together, you talk about what you got. Girl got the rabbit, I got the rose, I got this, I got that. And then you guys go on girl trips. And then all of a sudden, this one girl who is quote unquote freaky brings on everybody, hey girl, you get a rabbit, you get a rabbit, or you get a rose, you get a rose. And then y'all go out, y'all gonna have a good time, whatever, home now. Now, some of y'all on these girl trips now, y'all be out here doing the damn thing. But I'm gonna go for the other side of the house. And they on a girl trip, they have a good time at night. They grab that rose that their friend gave them, that rabbit, whatever it may have been, and they have the time of their life. They getting the reviews up on Amazon. Matter of fact, if you really go back and think about it, during the pandemic, what was one of the most requested things during the pandemic? It wasn't dog food. It wasn't cat food. It wasn't masks like you might think it might have been. It's been bedroom fun toys. There's videos of Amazon drivers who was pissed, like they're doing a pandemic and they gotta go out here and deliver these bedroom toys to people. It's crazy out here. So that's the woman's side of the house. Now let's go to the men. The men don't really have too many toys, from my understanding, but they have an addiction to this thing with the P word, and so it ends with an N. They have an addiction to it. And they're like, you know what? Today I want an Asian woman. Tomorrow I want a Latino woman. Today I want a white woman. I want a black woman the next day. Now I want a woman with bigger breasts. I want a woman with a smaller booty. I want a woman with a little chub on her. I want a woman who's skinny. That addiction is right there in your own home. Get the lubricant of your choice, and you just go to town, so forth, so on. But here's the bad thing, though. What it's not teaching you is how to get a real girl. What it's teaching you is I just want to get my rocks off and keep the party going, so forth, so on. But it's hurting you in the long run. Men and women, this goes to both. This pillow is only going to do so much for you guys. There's a point in your life that you've made enough money, that you've made enough success, and so forth, so on, whatever that may have been, whatever that achievement in your life is. We're not put on this earth to be single. When you really sit back and think about it, Adam and Eve, the story, I'm not getting to the story too deep about the apple and stuff. I ain't talking about all that. We're put on this earth to be with somebody. And in order for you to be with somebody, there needs to be some bedroom fun. And if the other person is getting so much bedroom fun while they're single, male or female, how are you guys going to come together and actually be a couple? And I get it. I'm giving both sides of it. I can turn off of this bedroom toys at any given time and give a man or a woman, depending on the gender, some time of my life. Sounds good, but I'm gonna put it to you like this. I believe a lot of people are so addicted to it that they get into a relationship, and the first bad thing that happens, what do when a negative thing happens? They turn back to their old habits, and next thing you know, the bedroom toys come out. The girl got a whole drawer full of them things. So you know what, today, and they even name the things. I'm gonna use Ralph today. You know what? I got Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike in my thing. I'm gonna use this one today. From a man's point of view, he have all of these websites that be actually restricted right now, which is actually a good thing. And they're taking down these sites. So he's like, damn, today I want an Asian. I want an African American tomorrow. I want a white girl the next. I want a Thai girl. There's so much going on, but all of these distractions, whether it be the bedroom toys or the P site, what the ends with an N from the male's point of view, and some lubricant, they're overall they're hurting relationships. Sometimes you need to go in a deficit to get what you really want. But if you keep on continuing with the toys and the visuals, you're messing yourself up overall. What I want to do is show a quick video right fast of what I come up with. And this is going to illustrate overall what I just said. So looking for it right now. There we go. To share this wonderful video because I'm all about sharing. Sharing is caring. Where we at? There we go. Picture on picture. And let the video play.
Sex toys can actually improve your sex life and your sexual response because it helps you not only enjoy regular orgasms, but it teaches you where your hot spots are and what kinds of stimulation you enjoy. That being said, if you're using a powerful massager on your clitoris for extended periods of time, you may find that you feel a little numb down there after a long session. And switching from a powerful massager to a plain human touch can feel like a big difference. If you've been
Did you hear what she said? Some of y'all got these damn near jackhammers that y'all be freaking beating on a thing and so forth, so on to get your sexual eruption.
been consistently using a vibrator for a very long time, it may take a while to re-equilibrate and get used to a partner's touch. So I tell women to try to alternate if possible when self-stimulating. Use both their hands and sex aids because masturbating with and without the vibrator keeps both skill sets alive. Both kinds of sensations, but rest assured, any numbness after sex toy use is not permanent. You haven't done any nerve damage to yourself. You've just gotten used to a certain kind of sensation, but you can get used to another level of sensation. So enjoy your vibrating friends with that.
I'm never going to recommend that you guys enjoy your vibrating toys because when that man does appear and you are actually having skin on skin contact, depending on the man's skill level, he may not get you to where you want to be at. And now you're sexually frustrated. Like, damn, this guy ain't doing what Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike are doing to me. But I love this man. He's a protector, he's a provider, he's doing all these things. He might even be 666. But we know he can't do because of these jackhammers y'all be using, he can't get you that sexual eruption. Flip it right fast. This is not a bashing women video. This is actually both sides. From the men's point of view, you have looked at Thai women, African women, white women, bigger breasted, smaller breasted, big butt, smaller butt, and all of this action that you're getting on a daily basis. For some of you guys, which is crazy, but you're using this thing multiple times a day. Congratulations to you. I don't know how you do it. You got the stand up for it. But I'm not going to congratulate you because when you do meet a woman and it's going to be just that one woman, you're not going to be satisfied. You're going to be so visually impaired to, okay, I have Rebecca, Maria, Tasha in front of my face, but you're going to think about all those other women that you've seen virtually. And Tasha, Janet, Kelly are not going to be able to match up to all these virtual women. What am I saying overall? Ladies, get rid of Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike. Men, get rid of watching all of these sites that starts with a P and ends with an N online. Let's get back to withholding yourself, finding yourself to get into a relationship and having the time of your life. It's going to desensitize you, ladies, as you saw in the video. That was a doctor. I left the link in the bio for her to talk about, hey, using a jackhammer down there, and a normal guy can't compete with batteries because the batteries keep on going. A man, depending on what you got, hopefully you got a good one, he's lasting about a good 15 to 30 minutes. If it's less than 5 minutes, y'all should be really appreciative of that. He's actually saying you guys got some good cooking down there. But I understand what you're saying. I'm used to having Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike get it to where I want to be at within a couple minutes. And this man over here is taking forever. I don't have the answers. But what I would say is the answer I do have is let's get rid of the bedroom toys. Whether it be from the man's side of the house watching these virtual videos, from woman's side of the house, get rid of Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike. What do I know? Nothing at all. My whole point of this thing is to start a conversation. Are bedroom toys hurting you in the long run? And I truly believe that they're hurting the men and the women in two separate ways. You think to yourself, like, man, I want a man from a woman's point of view. Okay, until I get a man, I have this sensation to get my quote unquote rocks off. No home, no foul. Your own home. You got Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike. Have at it. From a man's point of view, I want to get me a woman. But in the meantime, well, I don't need a woman that's just going to nag at me all day long. Who's going to spend all my money, whatever the situation may have be. So my out is I'm just going to use these virtual women. I get to pick a lineup of them, whatever I want. And then I'm going to be like, yeah, dog, I get all kind of women. No, you don't get any women at all. You have virtual women. And that's actually the future of dating, ladies. The more you spend time with your Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike, you're hurting yourself for the sensation of a man when he comes along, and he will come along. Now, from the man's side of the house, the man is almost getting tired of the virtual stuff. So in the future, I've already talked about this before. I'll say it again. There's going to be some toys that men can actually use, going to be so lifelike. They're not going to need women anymore. Do I agree with it? Absolutely not. What I am saying is, when this eventually happens within the next 2 to 5 years, I told you so. Y'all playing around with Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike. This man about to have him a whole Rebecca, a whole Tasha, a whole Maria. Pick a word, whatever it may have been. He gonna have multiple of them. So he's like, I'm gonna go to work. I'm gonna do my job. I'm gonna come home, and today I'm gonna date Maria. Maria gonna be a whole sex toy, and she's gonna have lifelike hair, lifelike eyes, and with this AI, if y'all not really paying attention, you can program the way you want to. He can say something like, "Hey, Maria, won't you make me some breakfast?" And Maria's gonna say back, "Yes, Big Daddy." And to him, that is like everything. Yeah, I found me a Maria who says, "Yes, Big Daddy." Now he goes to Kelly. He's one of his bedroom toys as an adult size figure. Say, hey, won't you go ahead and give your boy some sloppy toppy? And she's like, yes, Big Daddy. He's like, hell yeah. Now, ladies, I want you to just picture this. First and foremost, it's nasty. I agree with you. But look at it from a male's point of view. Y'all got Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike to get you guys where you want to be at. You guys are getting to the place faster. The man is a visual creature, has multiple women, let me rephrase, multiple adult toys at his house. Think he's going to deal with the adult toys that he already paid for, or a new woman he got to start all over again? When this happens, understand this. I told you guys first. Men, get rid of the virtual videos. Don't ever start with the adult toys. That's going to be lifelike. Don't do that. Ladies, get rid of Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike. Save yourself Go on a spiritual journey, go on an emotional journey for the man of your dreams. So when y'all do connect, you're gonna have a sexual eruption faster than you normally would because you haven't used Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike. Men, stop. The woman is gonna come. You're gonna have to shoot your shot. Stop being afraid to talk to her. She might bite. Not really. She might call you, a loser, so forth, so on. Hey, I made another video about this. You're supposed to get rejected by a lot of women, but the ones who want you, hey man, that's where you need to be at right there. But if you start the body as adult toy figures and they tell you what you want to hear, that ain't cool. Get rid of these pillows. Ladies, get rid of y'all Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike's. Men, stop watching these great videos of this Thai woman, white woman, black woman, Mexican woman, whatever it may have been. And don't ever go to these adult life-size toys. With that being said, like, comment, subscribe to the video. What are your thoughts on this conversation? Are bedroom toys hurting us or are they helping us? I think they're hurting us, but what do you guys think? Let's keep the party going.